Hey guys, Mark here. If you want to know what I think of Yamaha's MT-07, stay tuned and I'll let you know. Well guys, hope you're well today. I've got a Yamaha MT-07 today for a review for you all, and this is a bike that I've been meaning to test for a long time. I did ride one when they first came out quite a few years ago now, but I finally got round to reviewing one at last. So just going to go through the specs of this bike. It's coming in at £6,349. So the nice thing with these sort of bikes is they're quite affordable. They're fun, easy to ride, good for sort of people that aren't wanting too much power. The nice thing with this sort of bike is you can use all the power, you can tap into it as opposed to sort of the big litre bikes of today. So this has got a 689cc parallel twin, and this has got the cross plane sort of technology with a 270-degree crank with an uneven firing interval, and what that gives is really nice, strong, punchy, low to mid RPM power and torque. It's got 74 PS, which is about 72 horsepower at 9,000 revs, and it's got 68 newton meters of torque at 6,500 revs. So tyres, this has got a 120 on the front and a 180 on the rear, and these are Bridgestone Battle Axe BT023s. Seat height, quite important for a newish rider or people that are new to bikes. Nice and low at 105mm, so you can get your feet firmly down. Fuel tank is 14 litres, but this bike's going to be quite economical. Should give between 55 and 60 to a gallon with normal riding, so you should get about 150 mile range, I would have thought. Weight of this is coming in at 182 kilos wet. So it's not at all heavy, really nice and easy to push around. Shouldn't have any problem with manoeuvring this. And this can be restricted down to about 45 horsepower for you A2 riders out there on new licenses. So if you're looking at one of these, you can get that done. So obvious competitors to this bike, for me, it's got to be Suzuki's SV650, which again is a brilliant bike as well. Similar sort of money, £5,999, similar sort of power, 76 horsepower. So obviously if you're in the market for this type of bike, definitely give the Suzuki a look as well. SV650, the Kawasaki Z650 is another contender. I've got a review on that one if you care to have a look. And I suppose slightly bigger, different engine, you've got Honda CB650R coming in at £7,000 and a lot more power. That's 95 horsepower inline 4, so you might want to have a little look at that one as well. So anyway, there's your little walk round, and the specs out the way. Give you a good look at that. Yeah, it looks really smart, I think, with those red-orange wheels. So anyway, I think we should go for a ride and see what she goes like. Well guys, here we go. So straight off, you sit on this, it feels very, very light. My feet are flat to the floor, and I'm 5'7" with a 30-inch inside leg, for those that are wondering. So if you're a bit smaller than me, at say 5'5", you should still be absolutely fine with this. I'm sure you could probably get them lowered as well. So in terms of like weight and ease of riding, this is absolutely fine for someone that say you just passed your test and you're looking for a first biggish bike. This would be absolutely fine. So let's talk about the clutch first. That is a really nice close bike to the bar. It's nice and light as well. Unfortunately it's not adjustable, but the actual span of it is fine for my hands, and I've got average size hands. Front brake lever is adjustable by the look of it. So straight away, when you ride this bike, you feel instantly at home on it. It's a really nice place to be. It's got It's a very easy bike to ride. Everything's light and it's fun. So all in all, you know, first impressions on this bike are top notch. So having that parallel twin engine, it's got loads of bottom end power from sort of about 4,000 onwards. It's got really strong power. You would be very impressed with this, with the performance of it, if you're newish to biking. So the mirrors are actually really quite good. Little tiny view of my elbow, sorry, but good clear view behind, and there's no vibration there at all, so I like that. And just while we're cruising along here at about 60, there is no vibrations at all coming through the foot pegs or the bars. We'll take it up higher in the revs later on and check the higher revs, but it's a very smooth bike for a twin. Now the little LCD console is quite small, but it's showing you everything you need to know. Nice clear speedo, rev counter, fuel gauge, miles per gallon, outside temperature, or trip meters, all that sort of stuff. Now the gearbox, obviously this bike is very basic in terms of it hasn't got quick shifter, it hasn't got electronic suspension or riding modes. The rear suspension would probably have preload for weight, but apart from that it's pretty basic, but it's doing a superb job of just absorbing the bumps. They've really set it up nicely from the factory. So the standard suspension feels nice. So the riding position, guys, is pretty upright, to be honest. It's very comfortable. It's a tiny bit of weight on my wrist, but it's near as damn it upright. The bars are about shoulder width apart, raked back quite nicely, give you a very comfortable riding position, but still with lots of control. So that's good. Leg position, absolutely bags of room here. Not like a sports bike, really nice. My legs aren't bent back at all too acute an angle, so that's really smart. I like that a lot. And round the bends here, I can say, because this bike is quite light, it's an absolute joy just to chuck around. You can really feel that there's next to no weight here, and it just changes direction so easily. So we'll just try out the brakes a minute. Yep, they're strong, not amazing, but strong enough. Try the back brake. The back brake is very good. So fourth gear now, winding her open. See what she's like around these bends. Yeah, it holds a good line around there. Very nice, very confidence inspiring. Now, I've been on this bike for about an hour so far, and I must say the seat is very comfortable. It's very narrow at the front, so your legs don't get pushed out. That means you can get your legs down flat to the floor, which is very good. So seat is all good. General sort of fit, finish and feel of the bike seems absolutely fine. You can just hear that, sort of feel that distinctive rumble from that parallel twin, and it's really nice. So low speed running, 30 mile an hour, it's really nice. There's no hunting or surging in the fueling. See what she overtakes like. So fourth gear now, wide open throttle. That's surprisingly quick actually. Very good. So sort of second gear now, 4,000. God, it really pulls strong from low revs. It's really impressive. That's the nature with twins, is they do have a lot of punch from low revs. An inline 4, they like to be revved a bit higher. So I've been on this for about an hour now, and it's showing a very impressive 67 to the gallon at the moment. And I haven't been ragging it, but I've just been riding it normally, and that's really impressive. So as I say, this is kindly loaned to me by the guys at Crescent Yamaha, and we're here in the south of England, county of Dorset. Yeah, it really pulls nicely. So here's a good test. This road is very bumpy, and the suspension feels very compliant. It's good. It's still giving that nice firm-ish ride for good sort of fun round the twisties. I do quite like the little LCD dash. It's quite smart. So riding position's nice and upright. Top marks on that one. The gearbox is very, very light. There's no quick shifter on this or anything like that. But it's very light on the up and down change, and the clutch action's very light too. So you're not going to have any issues there at all. So let's open this up again and see what she goes like. Yes, plenty of punch there. Very impressive. So we're up to speed now. Now obviously this being a naked bike, there's no fairing, but the wind blast is really quite fine. I've got no issues with this whatsoever. It's like a nice cushion of wind to lean against, if you like. Yeah, this is a very nice bike. You'd buy one of these if you wanted something fun and affordable. You could use this to go to work on, you could do light touring trips on it, take someone on the back, you could sort of do a bit of everything on this really. But it really is fun, that's the main thing, and it's easy to ride. Yeah, top marks to Yamaha for making this one. I do remember it from a few years ago when I rode one, but I say it really is every bit as good as I remember. Alright, let's just try some top gear roll on, acceleration. So being a twin, it probably doesn't like too high a gear at low revs, probably about 40 is your limit in top gear. Wide open, 40, 50, 60, that's good. So it's got lots of good top gear pull, and it really is a nice relaxing bike to ride. You know, I'm just cruising along now, 60 miles an hour, 4,000 RPM, and the engine feels incredibly relaxed, stress-free. So yeah, I would recommend this one, guys, if you wanted a nice kind of bike that does everything, which doesn't cost the earth. See what she's like round this roundabout. what hits you is how light it is. It feels just so light round the bends. It's so easy to change direction. So let's wind this open now. Third gear, throttle to the stop. Woo! Lovely, great fun. Yeah, it's definitely got the fun factor built in. We're currently enjoying a very nice warm summer here in the UK at the moment, and it really is a joy to ride these bikes around these country roads. Let's just do a cheeky little 0 to 60, shall we? Nothing behind. First gear. Here we go. Hang on. There you go. Feels like about 3.5 seconds to me. So pretty quick. Yeah, this is really a joy to blast around these bends. So you're really spoilt for choice. The Z650 Kawasaki I really enjoyed, same sort of thing. I've not ridden the SV650, but I've heard very good things about that one. And then obviously don't forget you've got the sort of Honda CB500, the even smaller bikes, but obviously they're 45 horsepower. So much choice. Best thing to do, guys, is just go and look at them all, really, and it's very easy to get demo rides and take them out for a good hour, if not 2, and basically buy the one that makes you smile the most, really. So my personal bike is a 2019 Kawasaki Ninja 636, but I like all types of bikes. Oh, so much fun around these bends. You can really hang off and use all the power without getting yourself into too much trouble. Throttle action on this is very light. It looks like it's standard throttle, so it's got cables. Quite often people say about, is the throttle action snatchy or is it grabby? Well, this feels fine to me. From off the throttle to on the throttle is very smooth. Second gear, bit of power. So much fun winding open a smaller engine. You do that on a big litre sports bike and you're sending yourself to the moon. I really enjoyed that. Right then, guys, we'll wrap it up here. See what she's like into neutral. Ah, it's easy. First gear, neutral, it's really light. Just leave her running for the obligatory sound test. Obviously it's got standard exhaust on. A lot of people might fit like an Akrapovic, which just sounds really good. Yeah, not bad. Nice and throaty. Yeah, very impressed with that. So if you're in the market for, you know, a small-ish, affordable bike that's fun and you can do all sorts on, definitely give one of these a look. Get yourself a demo ride on one, it's really good. Just give you a little walk round. So no LED lights on this, just normal lights, conventional forks. Got 4 piston brakes. There's your ABS, it's all standard now in the UK and Euro. Got the radiator guard on this, R&G. This one's got R&G crash bungs, and you've got the tail tidy. Nice little underslung exhaust there. You know, very good bike. Yeah, preload adjustable, that rear shock, but the front forks are non-adjustable by the look. Yeah. Just see what she's like to push around. Ah, very, very easy. Couldn't be easier. So no problems there. Very light. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed that. I shall probably ride this for about another hour, I think, then take her back. So if you like this bike and like the video, please give me a thumbs up. Please feel free to share on your social media. Please post some comments, because I always like to hear what you guys think about these bikes. And I'll catch you all again in a week or so with the next instalment. So guys, it's Mark signing off. Take care and I'll catch you soon. Cheers, bye bye.